Hello, this is Dr. Schrader, and today I'm going to talk to you about the effects of poor drainage, poor stormwater management on the inside of a building. In this particular case, a house. So this is an older house built in 1900, and it has a very old foundation wall. It's not concrete; it's actually stone and mortar. And if you look back here on the wall, uh, what you're going to start seeing is big holes. And that's the effect of water getting into the foundation. So the water from the outside isn't shoved away from the foundation, it's actually draining towards the foundation and through the foundation. And let me show you down here. So if you see this, you see all the mud that's coming in. That's actually water coming in through that foundation wall into this basement. So, in this particular case, the wall is still in, good shape structurally. I mean, it's still holding up the structure, so it's not in imminent danger of collapse. But it is a problem that needs to be addressed, both from the outside and the inside. So on the outside, we put in rain gardens, we put in extensions on the storm gutters, we do a little bit of regrading to get the water away. Maybe we put in a foundation drain system around the perimeter of the house if we can. That'd be ideal. And on the inside, we go ahead and we fix the wall, we mortar it, we waterproof it to keep that water from coming in. So you see, you can see a pretty substantial path of where it's coming in at. So it's traveling a pretty good 15, 20 feet off of that foundation wall. So this is why this becomes such a critical and important issue to deal with, is because we don't want to have these kind of issues occurring. We don't want to have water coming through foundation walls. So let me walk you over here. So I'm going to show you this one. And here's another place where the water's coming in. And you can see, actually on this one, there's entire bricks that have just come out. The wall is starting to bow out, which is not good. We don't want a wall to bow out. The reason for the rubber hose sticking to the wall is because the water coming through is just that substantial that it's helping to drain that water out, so it's not necessarily having to come through the wall. It gives it an outlet. So what the water is doing is it's coming through these bricks here, and that hose at least gives it an outlet when it gets a little bit higher to get out, and it expedites the movement. Water is like electricity. It's going to go to the path of least resistance. So having a nice outlet, it's going to want to go there instead of out through the mortar and the bricks. But you can see this is pretty substantial in through here, and you can see a pretty substantial debris pile at the bottom. And this is erosion. This is exactly what erosion looks like. So if I put you down here, you can see a little path. See a little path? That's where the water is actually coming through the wall and coming down and going to a drain. So it's actually creating a path. So if you want to see the effects of stormwater management and erosion, wintertime is really good because of snow. You'll actually be able to see where the water is going as it makes its way and how fast it's going. And the same thing is right after a rain. If you look, you'll be able to see these little gullies that are being dug out, that's erosion. And so this becomes important because we don't want that in our basement wall. We don't want to have water coming in. We don't want to have erosion through the basement wall. And so everything is interconnected. So is this water all coming from this particular property? Probably, but maybe not. It may be coming from somebody else's property, and they have poor stormwater management, and it's all being forced up against somebody else's foundation wall. So this is why, even though we don't think about erosion too much and stormwater management, this is why it becomes so critical, because it doesn't just impact the person on whose property that stormwater is being generated. It impacts people downstream as well. It impacts other properties as well. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you following along, and hope you'll watch some of my other videos that I have involving other engineering topics. Thank you very much. Bye.